My name is Lisa Rubin. I'm originally from the US, from the States. I grew up in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I lived in New York for many years. My father's from New York, and my mom's from Valencia, Spain, so I have double nationality. I've been living in Barcelona for over 15 years. This is my studio, my new studio, in Raval. I always start the morning by drawing plants. It's very important for me to not have any distractions. I don't look at the phone. I don't want to hear about taxes or electric bills or anything that's so I try to stay very quiet in terms of outsourcing. It's a very internal process. My philosophy is just about following your curiosity. There's a beautiful quote by Joseph Campbell, who wrote a lot about mythology, and he said that artists are people whose ears are open to the song of the universe. I always work with found material, picking up material from construction sites and thinking about the city and how the city is part of also the process of nature, that we build these things and then we destroy them. The problem, this rate that we have of building and destroying things, that it's unsustainable. I hate waste. I mean, this is something that comes from my family and from generations. And so there's so much waste. And so when I see things, you see things on the street and you say, I want to do something with that. What can be done with that? Material goes from the city urban stuff, and then it goes into terracotta and then found material that are like wood and natural materials. So it has to do with the connection. You know, sometimes because we live in the city, sometimes we forget that the underneath is the earth. You know, we think of like, that's the country and this is the city, but it's all one thing, you know. I remember years ago at the CCCB, was it? Seeing the show some years ago when I arrived in Barcelona, and I loved the show, and I said, and it really spoke to me because I always like to work with mixed media and found material, and so I always would follow the shows and say, this is fantastic, and I'm an artist, so I think, I have to be in this show, I have to apply for this show, and every year I would think, I need to apply, and I would miss the date or deadline or something, you know, so it was something that I was always aware of, that I felt that I wanted to participate, and so finally this year, I was very happy to, I just did the open call. So I did a floor installation. So some of these pieces that are in the circle originally came from this idea of the calligraphy, the enso, in Japanese Zen practice. It's a symbol that has to do with unity and the idea of the eternal in the moment. So I used that form with all of this material that I'm working with. So it's sort of like a life, death, rebirth. Oh, I have to play a Prince song, and Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder has, and Prince, any Prince song, Kiss, and flamenco too. I love flamenco. I don't listen to music when I'm working.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yes, thank you, Lisa.
Okay. Thank you. That's